Shorty got that body out of no ties, side up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa. This ain't what you want.
If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Rams on Sunday Night Primetime. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Throwing to begin, it's Stafford. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Rams 1st down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Was brought down and pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to be 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Rams' 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down, they need 5. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Right back to Adams. He's got it again. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They got 1st and goal coming up.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
The shotgun snap to Stafford. Open man, that's Adams. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7.
It's a gain of
2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. That's holding at the 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
On 4th down, Stafford to the goal line and in. Tyler Higbee. Touchdown, Rams. That is his 1st touchdown this year. The extra point from Hardy is good. And the Rams come right back to tie it at 7. Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. That is taken in by the veteran Mike Evans. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Mike Evans. Touchdown Buccaneers. A Terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play run after the catch.
Here's McLaughlin now, half the score. He'll kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
I just want to rock. I just want to.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, Stafford. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's called in on the left by Nakua. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with this one.
Gain of 18.
4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down.
At the 41-yard line.
That one caught. It's Jimray Dikach. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard
To the air again. Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up being complete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
3rd and long. Here's Stafford. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. They'll bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Stafford to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They go play action with Mayfield. Throw on the run is complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down. On 1st down, here's Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Prime Time.
Brings up 2nd
The Bucs
and 11.
have the early lead.
Rams 24
And we're back
line.
at SoFi in SoCal after this. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one is caught by Ibuka. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
And he will get into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack. You certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
Hardman now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On first and 10, Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Davante Adams, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Ready. They're going to go. It's Stafford. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. That's Ibuka in motion. They'll run with Irving. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Second and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll look underneath here for Irving. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. Mayfield to throw. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he's got another one. Bucky Irving. Touchdown Buccaneers. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Hardman now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. Oh, big hole left side. Still on the move. Los Angeles.
Joshua Carty on for the extra point.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams are able to cut into the deficit. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's Irving. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They send Godwin in motion. On second down, Baker. A short run there to Otton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the ground, it's Irving. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Right back to Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Third, they need 8. It's Otton in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
For Tampa Bay.
And great coverage on special teams to mark it down inside the 5-yard line.
4-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
It's now second and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, and that one is intercepted by Stephon Gilmore. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Hardman now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Set. Waiting. The RPO. That one is complete. And they'll knock him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Get him, 180.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And you know defensively, when you go up against an offense of this caliber, Mike, you're going to have to defend against those deep shots. It's a big part of what this offense is built upon. So that's a nice job attacking and defending downfield, and they're able to force the incomplete pass.
Stafford now on 2nd down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
They'll run it. It's Irving. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Reek Woolen brings him down. It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Now right, catch made. That's Ibuka. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Okay, it's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Here we go.
The handoff, it's Irving. Take this inside the 40 to the 39, but most importantly, they've got it. That's a 1st down.
A gain of 3 on the play.
1st and 10.
Buccaneers.
They'll go play action with Milroe. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Again, this is Irving, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they get the timeout. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. No issues there. This one is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Hardman now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Set.
They'll go with Williams. From up and down, just shy of the 40. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Stafford. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and they lost yards on the play. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Still on his feet. And he will go all the way. Tim Beekett. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Stafford brings the Rams to the line. They'll try to get 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, 50.
He'll drop to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Buccaneers 38, Rams 20.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Project S.
Let's go.
Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Ready.
On play action, Milroe. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Milroe. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Irvin. He's got space inside the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 18 yards. And to the 18-yard line.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. Frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front. We can see the results.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. That's Ibuka in motion. Throwing now, Milroe on 1st down. To the left side, to Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 8.
Here's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. Now he takes off. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Tampa.
Chase McLaughlin.
The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Rams take over at 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Set.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd
It is
and
2nd
6.
and 6.
Set.
It's another run here for Williams. And he'll get forward for about a yard. That's Yaya Diaby with the tackle.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Ready. Set up.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's out wide to Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, L.A.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready.
Stafford. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Set.
2nd down, it's Stafford. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the left side, and Adams has it. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
A gain of 15
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays, they're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard.
At the 49-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Stafford. The open man is Nakua. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Stay 50, stay 50. 32.
On 3rd down, Stafford. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 22.
Stafford on target to Puka, and the Rams have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw, and he gets back to Hardman. And he's close to another 1st down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job in this drive doing just that. And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
Set. Tonight.
This one is caught in the end zone for a touchdown for now. There's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Stafford brings the Rams to the line. They'll try to get 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point.
Hill looks to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tag on a 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
At the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Ready.
Regular play action now with Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
19 strikes.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That's caught. It's Evans. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Play action. It's Milroe. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, That takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
On second down, a run with Irvin. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Irving. Touchdown.
Irving, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Buccaneers 52, Rams 28.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Stafford now to throw on first down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Give him 11 on the scramble. Give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Hey, check on move, check on move.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. Short throw taken by Pitts. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up third down.
Here's third down and a few inches. Play action, Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Third and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. The shotgun snap to Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very quick there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 15.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. A ball deep for the end zone. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Again, it's Stafford. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was looking for Jim DK that time. And it'll be 2nd down. To the air again. Stafford. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this will be recovered by the defense on the final play. Kind of a fitting end to this one. This game is over. So a win here for the Buccaneers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.